sure have.
We've seen George Kittle splash himself on the map the last couple of years on the field, but it was really after that Thursday night game, Colleen, that tweet that you posted after George was standing behind Nick Mullins on set, just realizing how much fun this guy has when he's playing football. There it is. A man of the people, certainly.
In full pads, by the way.
49ers tight end George Kittle making his first Pro Bowl appearance this year. Breakout season for him. Really set the record this year for most yards ever by a tight end. George, I feel like your play and your personnel perfectly suited for this Pro Bowl. How's your week been so far?
I've been having a great time. I mean, just being able to interact with all the guys down here, talk to them, just, hear how their seasons went, and it's really fun just to talk to those guys, and get to go to Disney World too. That's not bad either. I had a great time.
What's been your favorite part of the parks, or going to Disney World? Or?
Having Universal roped off for us was really fun. But definitely, I fell in love with the Avatar stuff, because I love those movies. So my dad got his face painted too.
Nice.
He just turned 60, so he loves that.
We need a picture of that for sure.
Yeah, I know. I'll find that.
As we're riding over here with you, all the kids lined up from the flag football, just like, oh, George Kittle, like high five for days. You said, what's it been like to kind of interact with them this week as well?
Oh, I mean, that's really my favorite part. I mean, just being able to hang out with the fans. I mean, like, I was a little kid once, and if an NFL player signed something for me, I knew it made, like, the rest of my life. Like, I'll never forget, like, Dallas Clark signed something for me when he was at Iowa, and I still have it. So when I see a little kid something to sign, I refuse to say no, just because I know it makes an impact.
Right. Totally.
You've been interacting with some of your teammates all week long, having fun with them. Who are some of the guys that maybe you've connected with that maybe surprised you in meeting them for the first time?
I've really enjoyed hanging out with Ebron a lot. Both number 85. We both have a great time on the field, so that's been really fun for me. Hanging out with Kerrigan a little bit. Guys from other teams. I mean, it's really fun too, because I like to ask guys about my college teammates as well. So, like, Kerrigan plays with Sheriff. Just things like that, how guys interact with the other Iowa players. So that's been really fun.
I want to know what, on that Week 17, when Travis Kelce breaks that record in the 10 o'clock game, how aware were you that he was doing that? And then how much did you want to show out and get that record there in Week 17?
I was banking on Travis going for at least 100, so I know that I needed to do something. I didn't really know anything, though, until we were going to the fourth quarter, and they said I needed 50 yards. And so I was like, all right, well. I went up to Nick. I was like, hey, let's give this a shot, man. Let's roll with it. And, thankful for Coach Shanahan, gave me the ball and gave me the opportunity to get it.
Yeah.
Now, we know how big of a fan you are of Nick. We just saw that.
Yeah.
To have all of those games in succession, both of you together, to get that rhythm going, how do you see that going into next year as he'll reprise his kind of backup role there as one of the other quarterbacks on that team?
Nick Mullins is fantastic. One of my favorite things about him, he's the first guy in, he's the last guy out. The extra, stuff he does to prepare for games. I mean, he is just as prepared for a game as Coach Shanahan is. Like, that's just my opinion of it. I mean, he watches all the film, all the breakdowns, everything. So when you have a guy like that, it makes the game easy, because you don't have to worry about them, being nervous or anything. Nick's got all the confidence in the world, and he just goes out and balls out.
There's a certain receiver out there, George, that's been tweeting a lot about the 49ers. That caught your attention at all?
You know what? You got to talk to Coach Shanahan about that.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah, certainly. As you look forward to 2019, the foundation that you've built there, you guys seem like you have good energy.
Yes.
It's a group that has good chemistry. Are the wins going to follow in 2019?
I think we definitely had the most rookies played 2 years ago, my rookie year, and then this year we had a bunch of rookies play. So we got a very young team, and I think, including myself, I'm only going in my third year, so I feel like everyone's getting their legs underneath them. And then once you get a rhythm, and then you got Jimmy G back and McKinnon, we got some weapons. So I'm definitely very confident in our season next year.
You play with your hair on fire all the time. Tomorrow, it's going to be a different story.
I'm just going to play the game how I know how to play. I'm just going to love it, and that's where my passion is. So,
George, we're going to see you out there. I'll see you at training camp for sure this off season. So Santa Clara is going to be lit. I expect.
It's going to be very fun.